RC 5388.
American 2240, fighting 090.
090, American 2240.
Mercury 3369, descend of 5000.
5000, Mercury 3369.
Delta 690 is with you at 7000, direct Apple.
Delta 690, altimeter is 2960.
2960, Delta 690.
American 2240, descend of 2700, fighting 030, intercept localizer.
Okay, down at 2700, then 030 to join the localizer, American 2240.
Sentinel aircraft, braking action reported medium. I don't have a type, but braking action was last reported medium. And braking action was medium by 737. Braking action medium, runway 4 by 737. American 2240, green 2700, cleared LS4, you copy the braking?
2700 cleared for the approach, American 2240.
And did you copy the braking action?
Yes, sir.
Lotus 4334, cleared LS4, approach, you copy the braking action?
Copy that, cleared LS4, 4334.
25388, you copy the braking action?
Good.
AC5388, reduced to 160, contact tower.
160 over the tower, AC 5388, long.
Delta 690, request lower.
Delta 690, descend up 5,000 for now.
5000, Delta 690.
And verify you copy the braking action?
Copy braking action 690.
Mercury 3369, you copy the braking action?
3369, copy braking.
Order ski 4334, 160 knots and 18.7.
160 knots, 18.7, Water ski 4350.
American 2240, speed 160.
160, American 2240. Approach low, Sierra Canada 722 at 4000 direct LORD VOR, and after that 270.
Mercury 3369, descend to 2700. Mercury 3369, descend to 2700.
2700, Mercury 3369.
Delta 690, descend to 3000.
3000, Delta 690.
Bravo, Air Canada 722, is at LaGuardia VOR, heading 2709.
Air Canada 722, 180 knots, altimeter is 2960.
2960, Air Canada 722.
Well, that's what we call a mess now, isn't it? What's messier, the weather or my route? Well, now that's a real life stepping right there.
Air Canada 722, verify 200 heading.
Yes, sir, we're turning to heading 200, Air Canada 722.
Water ski 4334, 3000.
Order ski 4334, turn left 250.
7250 T4330.
And a 1958, 7000.
United 1958, altimeter 2960.
Speed for 1 T4334.
Whiskey 4334, traffic 2 o'clock and a mile and a half southwest bound at 4, Airbus.
Roger, IMC.
Air Canada 722, traffic off the left southwest bound at 3.
No contact, IMC.
Whiskey 4334, speed 180.
Speed 1801 T4330. Traffic inside for Air Canada 722.
Thank you. Mercury 3369, green at 2700, clear out 4.
Green at 2700, clear out 4, Mercury 3369.
American 2240, can you pick it up 10 now?
Yes, sir.
Mercury 5950, 7000. 070 to join Smyrna VOR.
Mercury 5950, altimeter 2960. United 1958, descend of 4000.
That's 4000 at 958.
Whiskey 4334, heading 200.
2001 T4334.
Still on 180 for Delta 690.
Yes, sir.
And 2240 over to town?
Alright, 2240, 18-7, good night.
See ya.
Mercury 3369, speed 170, contact tower.
170 going town, Mercury 3369.
Up to 690, green at 2700, clear out 4.
Green at 2700, cleared out.
Yeah, let's hope this ATC feed holds through the broadcast. Sometimes it cuts out on me. And let me know how the audio level is.
Central aircraft braking action was reported good by a Boeing 737. Braking action runway 4 good by a 737. Mercury 5950, flighting 360.
Verify this 360 for 5950.
Mercury 5950, turn left heading 360.
360, 5950.
Whiskey 4334, turn left 030, intercept.
Ascending 030 to intercept 14334.
United 1958, descend at 3000.
That's 3000 at 958.
Approach Endeavour 3614, level 4000.
Endeavour 3614, altimeter 2960, 180 knots.
2960, heading 180, Endeavour 3614.
No. Don't do that. Speed 180, Endeavour 3614, 180 knots.
180, okay, we're doing 180, Endeavour 3614.
Canada 722, turn left heading 040, intercept local.
7040, intercept local on 0, Canada 722.
Intercept the Loke.
Now what's the plan for 5950?
need a little more space. United 1958, green at 2700, clear Dallas 4. Port ski 4334, green at 2700, clear Dallas 4.
Green at 2700, clear Dallas 4, West ski 4334.
Mercury 5950, turn right heading 110.
Heading 110, you want us to join?
No, send it back.
110, 59. Final American 1678, 4000.
American 1678, altimeter is 2960, flight of 180.
2960 to 180.
Well, the weather doesn't look too bad at the moment now. But here we are at Millville Municipal Airport, which is in New Jersey.
American 5950, descend at 27.
Southern New Jersey, I guess you could say.
Endeavor
I
36,
don't
14,
really know
200.
exactly how loud this is compared to my other sounds, so for now I'll just drop it down to there. But anyway, yeah, so we're like all the way down over here by Atlantic City. Down by Atlantic City. Most people down here would maybe opt for a night of gambling in this weather nearby. Instead, we're going to go flying.
Delta 69 starting to slow.
What's up, Valdudes? Thank you, sir, for the host.
I appreciate that. Contact car, how are we going to?
Hope you are well.
Odyssey 4334, 169 to 187.
And, yeah, we got a pretty crazy route plotted out. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing, actually. I just, this is like an old route that I had plotted a long time ago. But I figured, wow, this would be the night to bust it out. So, let's see how we do. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of visibility to see things until... It'd be like ideal if like between airports, you know, it was partly cloudy and then going into the final approach, it's like socked in, but it never works out that way. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, Millville, the reason why I chose it, it's got this pilot nav departure, which in the Northeast is very unusual to see pilot nav departure procedures. And yeah, you should see the approaches I have all planned in there too. Well, dudes, it's like the whole route is basically planned in such a way, hey Garrett, that the route takes you onto a fix that then allows you to navigate into the approach, and then you shoot the missed approach as a departure procedure, and then that puts us right back on a route, which then takes us to the next airport. I made this whole routing like before I got into Pilot Edge and all that, so it's kind of like, you know, self-navigating sort of thing, you know. So it's pretty cool. I have it saved in a document. Glad to share it with anybody that ever wants it. You just have to send me a whisper, and I'll shoot you a link back. Well, like I have a separate document that actually had a narrative. It was like a Word document. It was kind of like telling a story. You know, like, hey, you go flying, blah, blah, blah. And you plan to visit whatever, and you're going to go here, and it's going to take you along this way, and here's the routing, and ATC says the following, and, you know, like I said, it was before I got into Pilot Edge. But anyway, yeah, so we're down here at Millville in our trusty twin-engine aircraft today. And, oh, a hint of blue. Not for long, I don't think.
United 1958, contact tower, good day.
Good night, United 1958.
Alright, so I filled up with fuel before. I verified everything was working. So hopefully the balance of live ATC
Out of 4,000 for 3,000, Endeavor
is suitable with what we got going on in there. Let's see, we got that. We gotta lube up the cylinders.
Endeavor 3614, turn left heading 090, join the localizer.
Heading 090, join the localizer, Endeavor 3614.
You can hear all this action coming into New York. It's like the rest of those planes are just trying to get in before the storm fully hits, I guess. It's like pretty much coming offshore and it's going to start moving up. Let's see, what altitude should I use? Okay. So top altitude here is calling for 1,800 initially, so we'll apply that. And then let's just look at the route, which would make sense for us to go to a world low. Here is the... I don't think so much snow. It's going to be close. Alright, so here it is. Boston's right here, right? So you can see they're going to deal with... yeah, it looks like they're calling for rain. According to that TAF.
Heading 080, 2,500 still established, cleared ILS Endeavor 3614.
You can actually see RAPL. So RAPL, that's basically ice pellets.
American 365, 7,000.
If I remember correctly.
Thank you.
Check out that little patch of... Hey, we're going to snow right over your town.
Join the 4 localizer to try to maintain 3,000. Join the 4 localizer.
Oh, I didn't actually paste it. Hold on. I'll give it to you. Let me tiny URL it. One of those really small URLs. Tiny URL. I think I still have it on my clipboard. Paste. Make it small. Make it so.
American 1678, turn left heading 180. 180, American 1678.
It's hiya, yeah. And then we gotta do that.
Papa Golf with you 4,000 with X-ray. Papa Golf, reduce speed to 180. Slowing to 180, DPG.
Oh wait, hold on. Twitch. And then me. Where is me? You should. Oh, there we go. But I don't want to go to my past broadcasts. I just want to go to me. Turbinator. Alright, whatever. I guess we'll just have to go there. And then we'll go to Turbinator. I guess we'll just have to go there. That work? And then we'll go, okay. Rain Dog. Oh, there you go. Yeah, how's it going? Anyway,
American 1678, 22 from LaGuardia, flight 080, maintain 2,500 till established, for the LS 4 approach. American 1678.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna rely on you guys to like copy that into your clipboard and paste that every once in a while, because I'm slacking on my Nightbot.
American 365, Joe heading 090.
Right turn 090, American 365.
Alright, so let's go ahead and crank on in here. So it looks like
Down to 4,000, American.
the first part is going to be cloudy, but maybe kind of boring, but whatever. MEA 1900, 2000, 2400, 2900. up till our first airport. So let's just cruise along at 5,000. We'll do 5,000. High enough, yet low enough to see stuff if we have any breaks in the clouds. Alright, anyway. So there's a request to come up with logos for GSA, and I'm not very creative. This is the best I could come up with. Anybody have any suggestions, feel free to share them. I wanted something super simple and some sort of a part of an airplane. And you might recognize the specific shape of that stabilizer as a 747. So I just traced it out in Photoshop, stuck my name in there for the time being.
Endeavor 3614, tower 18 sub.
Go on the tower, Endeavor 3614.
I tried playing around with the fonts, actually adding like different effects to it, but then it kind of sort of showed, but not really. I mean, it's pretty small up on there. If I made it really big, of course, it'd be easy to see. I guess we should put a little bit of light on our lighting on our instruments. There we go. That'll do it. It's up. Wrong runway. I said wrong runaway. Wrong runway. Cool. What's going on? Good day.
350 mile from green, cleared ILS 4 push.
Cleared ILS 4,
let's have a quick look at what the weather's showing over here.
1952, what's the other 8?
Overcast. 060, 23 gusting to 37. Hello. Alright. And so I guess the runway we would use is runway 10. That would make sense. Okay. And the departure procedure says for runway 10, takeoff's 10 and 14. Runway's 10 and 14. From, where are we? Turn heading 109. Then the 154 radial out of Woodstown to LEEAH intersection. Then via the transition, maintain 1800. Oh, excuse me. And expect our flight altitude level within 10 minutes after departure. We're going to do the Smyrna transition. So over LEEAH, we're just going to turn on the 095 radial flight inbound, and then from there we're going to pick up our route. Roger that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in Woodstown. 112.8.
Delta Papa Golf, Delta 180.
Left turn 180, Delta Papa Golf.
112.8. Put that in there. And it's going to be 154 radial, right? But we're going to go outbound on it, so let me just go ahead and put this like down over here. Yeah, so we still got to put in 154, okay.
8,000%.
2453, roger.
And then, so that's Woodstown, and then Smyrna is next, which is 111.4.
090, join the 4 localizer.
So,
090, join the 4 localizer, runway 4 localizer, VPG.
1952, plotting 090, join
what was
the 4
that?
localizer.
111.
heading, join the 4 localizer, Delta 1952.
Getting them all in the localizer at once. Let's keep it tight.
Cleared for the approach to runway 4, American 365. Thank you.
That's 111. We'll put that in the active.
And
then the next one after that is going to be
1678, 160.
Smyrna to DuPont. No, Woodstown. So check that. It's pretty cool, right? You can see how you can easily get confused. You see the VOR, you're like, oh yeah, here's the frequency box, but you got to be careful when you get the little tiny line going there. That's for DuPont. What we need is Woodstown, 112.8. So that's kind of interesting, right? We're going to use Woodstown, go down this way to LEEAH, then this way, then back up, and use it again. We're recycling it. So, and then after that will eventually be Modena. Alright, so...
Papa Golf, you're 17 for LaGuardia, flight 070, maintain.
Where the hell did I get 111.4 from? I already screwed up.
Okay, down to 2,500.
Wait a minute, hold on.
On the ILS 4 approach.
112.8, 111.4. 12.8, 111.4. So in here, I'm just going to put...
Delta 1952, you're 20 from LaGuardia, maintain 2,500 to establish, LS 4 approach.
The next one, I think, I don't know, I might change my mind after. So we do need Modena 113.2, or at least that's what I think right now. So this part of the reason why this route looks so funky is because, isn't it a song, Funky Cold Medina? Maybe that's why I thought of that word subconsciously. Is that how it goes? Let me put 1200. All right. Again, it was like my IFR practice route, you know. So I wanted like just as much turns and navigating as possible, you know. Just tuning in radios, one after another, it's just to keep me busy. So, this actually random paths into seemingly nowhere as part of the approaches, so when I pull those up, we'll see those. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's get going. You know, with these voices, I'm going to keep feeling like I have to call in on Pilot Edge. Alright, so going to runway 10. Don't really have like an official airport diagram. But I'm guessing that's runway 10 over here. Yeah, it looks like a 2-digit number to me.
Level 4125, flight 240.
What runway did you go to? The one with 2 digits, sir.
3000, go direct to green, join the 4 localizer.
There we go.
3000, direct green, join the 4 localizer, Delta 2453.
Alright, so we'll pretend that we were cleared down this taxiway to cross that runway and go over there. We're cleared down that taxiway to go down that runway and over there.
Delta 1952, reduce speed to 170.
Uh-oh. We're already in the grass. Good way to start a flight. Okay. It's a pretty cool airport. This is on the org. KMIV as in Victor. You're curious. It was updated in October of 2016. Or October of 2016. I think I said October. Don't ask me where that random accent came out of. I think I'm going the right way. Look at this. I'm like not going very fast. Look how I'm leaning to the right from the winds blasting us from the left.
We're slowing down to 160 now.
This is gonna be some good. This is gonna be some serious crabbage.
Don't slow to 160, 187, black.
Al smoking tea. What's going on?
Delta 1952, reduce speed to 160.
Excuse me. Uh-oh. gotta get like super slow to make that sharp turn. Ooh, we can hear the breeze.
Got a 1952 to 187.
All right. Let me just double check. What is the elevation of this airport? 85. And whoa, look at that. Got some low pressure going on here. Holy crap, is that right? 29.2 something. Let's double check that. It's pretty wild. 29 or 43. Ugh. Oh, that was 43 minutes ago. 49 minutes ago.
Heading 360 American 1740.
Am I even reading this right? 85. All right. Maybe maybe the weather's a little. This is Millville. Yeah, Millville right now, Jason. Millville Municipal Airport, yes. LiveATC.net, yes, sir. We have the LaGuardia feed up right now.
American 1740, heading 090, join the localizer.
Heading 090, join the localizer.
Right now, if you wanted a plane spot, the ideal place on Long Island would be right at the Grand Central Parkway. Because the planes cross the Grand Central to runway 4 at like less than 100 feet. It's crazy. Like you could hit them with a baseball with your hand. You know, you wouldn't have to hit it with a bat. You could just actually literally. That's how low they are. Oh yeah, you could hear their good accent. All right. So just to quickly brief that one more time. That's about. Let's see. That's 100. I said 109, right? Out there. So again, it's takeoffs runway 10, left heading 109, and then we're going to intercept the intersection, climb and maintain 1,800. So let's see, that's 90, 100, 109, and let's just double check one other thing. This does not actually do anything in this particular version of the sim.
070, maintain 2,700 till established, cut off 4 approach.
Criminal baseball activity,
Any
yeah.
chance for lower for American 1740?
American 1740, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, American 1740, thank you.
Alright. Just sort of get a nice smooth roll going. Oh yeah. Positive 8, gears coming up.
AC-5308, good evening. Delta 2453, directing 7. 7 Delta 2453.
No flyby for us. At least not for the moment. Steve was a savage. No kidding. got the turn.
3668, thank you.
All right. Climb maintain, let's say 5,000.
308, descend to maintain 3,000.
Maintain 3,000.
Level 4125, tower 187.
I wonder what the, I do use ortho. Hey, Mice Buster. I'm always enjoying the company in chat, so I'd say everybody seems pretty cool. Yeah, for sure. Oh, you got a Bonanza. Nice, dude. Enjoy it. Which one did you get? What's up, Firewire 16? How's it going?
130 American 1740.
AC 5308, flight 010 for space.
Yes.
010.
I'm like climbing at a much higher airspeed than I figured I would be climbing at. Look at those clouds.
1740, reduce speed to 160, and descend to maintain 2,000.
Okay, slow to 160, down to 2,000, American 1740.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while. Oh, whoa, oh, wait, hold on.
You have a 3668, tell off heading 230.
I'm like being a terrible IFR pilot already.
090, total local.
See, that's got to be 275,
40, tell off heading 080, total local.
which is right there. So we're about to pick up LEEAH intersection. So LEEAH at or above 1800 can be defined by cross radial of the 095 radial out of Smyrna, which we do have set in the nav too. I am. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Mice Buster.
Go to the ILS runway 4 approach, American 1740.
No, we have plenty of fuel. So it's about centered. I'm gonna go ahead and make a turn to 275. Oh, look, patch of ortho. All right, how's the audio mix? You can hear ATC okay. The engines aren't drowning it out. Hopefully. Am I being drowned out? Maybe that's a desirable thing. And, yeah, go ahead, post a link. So Firewire, yeah, max flaps going on. Alright, we're up at 5,000.
Approach American 1177,000.
1170, good evening.
Little crab angle there, a little bit.
I don't know if you were 1600s, they made 8,000 for 7,189.
1600, thank you.
I personally am not sure. Firewire, I'm not much help.
You got a 3668, turn left heading 170.
Okay. So the next course out of Smyrna. So now we're heading on our way to Smyrna. We're at 5,000. We're cruising along. And the next course after Smyrna is going to be the 031 radial. So we'll go ahead and put that in the nav 2. 031.
American 2141, 4,000.
American 2141, good evening.
Alright. Cool. I actually do need 112.8 in the standby here.
73668, telephony 090, journal localizer. AC 5308, sorry, King 7.
Alright. And how many miles do we have to go? 16.5. Sounds like a B. Put those RPMs down a little bit. What's up, Predicaments? Yeah, absolutely. I used, I did have to install one thing after putting in that basic install. I forgot what it was. It was one of the C++ or Visual C++ things that you have to install from, but that was super easy.
American 2141, telephony 220.
220, American 2141.
Alright, 11 miles to go.
Endeavor 3668, 12 from LaGuardia, Carenado 4 approach.
We're actually over a body of water right now.
Delta 1600, send to maintain 3000.
3,000 up 1600.
I gotta paint this thing up. I just finished adding some details to my Bonanza. Came out real nice. A real pain in the butt to paint the Carenado planes, especially if you want to like add pinstriping that goes like across the fuselage and onto the roof. They do this weird thing the way they cut up the model. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Can't see. Although what's good is, you know, I have it scanning every 5 minutes, so all you gotta do is this. Havoc, and then within 5 minutes it'll be back. You know, you could like check out you know, how your ortho looks for a while, and then it'll put you right back to bad weather. So we might as well enjoy that for a while. John Fly, sir, thank you very much for hosting. How are you today? John, I've come up with a very minimal logo because I'm not the most creative person, but it's a start. I don't know if I'll have it done for the t-shirt. Might be already too late, but oh, we lost our ortho again. I'm gonna Bing. Actually, this might be Google out here. I have like a mix of Bing and Google. This down here, yeah, any tips, suggestions, feel free. Detail for Turbinator. I don't know how you'd make that though, because you need like how would you depict a T-tail on a flat 2D image, right? We better check our distance. 3.2 miles. We're gonna have to make a turn. Let's just sort of straighten this out. Alright, we got 2 miles. We have to make a pretty big turn to 031. So I'm going to start it now. Let's go all the way down over that way. And let's spin this around here.
Delta 1600, you're 18 for LaGuardia, cross green 2700 or above, cut off 4 approach.
Screen 1800 or above, cleared ILS 4 approach, Delta 1600.
There's a 031 radio.
2141, call up heading 180.
Nice little, I shouldn't say little. I was going to say nice little raid, but that was a pretty sweet raid there. AJ, thank you, sir. Thank you for the host. And all 53 viewers coming on in. We're just cruising along, doing a little GA in the Northeast. Actually, I'll pull up the routing in a minute. It's pretty insane looking. SP 77-150. I don't know technically what kind of improvements were made because I never owned the other one and I didn't really read so much on there. Max Flaps, I'm using my audio is coming through a Blue Yeti mic, the standard one, standard silver one. There's like a black one that really looks sexy but costs a lot more money, and I think it has like a different connection option that I was never going to. Holy, look at that crab.
080, 2500, cleared ILS 4, American 2141.
Let's see. But, yeah, I like my X52. I had that my X52 Pro. I had one a long time ago, and it broke. Not because it wore out. I broke it. And thanks for the follow there, 77-150. All right, we're finally pulling this in. Let's go ahead and put this on there. Intercept that. Let's see, did I miss anything else? So, yeah, the Blue Yeti comes with its own stand, but I bought one of those articulating arms that clamp to the desk. It was made by Rode, R-O-D-E. Pretty nice, solid. It even comes with a like a mount if you want to drill the hole in the desk, which I was tempted to. But the clamp mount it's really nice. You can't see that there's a clamp unless you stuck your head under the table. So, anyway. Cthulhu 369. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I do a mix. GA and airliners. That is one serious crab angle. Look at that. Look at that. The slower you go, the more of a wind correction angle you need to hold course over the ground. Alright, what do we have? 10 miles out. Let's see. So we're going from Smyrna to Woodstown. 032 should be set on here. Oh, that's thanks for the compliment. Yeah, alright. So if you listen to enough streams, whether it's mine or anybody else, Romeo Papa to 3 kids. Man, I can't believe I actually was able to say that without sounding it out so much. How's it going? Smyrna, New Jersey. How's it going? Thank you for following, sir, as well as Cthulhu 369. Thank you very much. So, oh yeah, all right. By the way, speaking of following, Global Sim Alliance link down on the below the stream title. Click on that link. You'll see a whole bunch of people that I fly with. The reason why they're in that alliance is because they all stream X-Plane. Almost all of them do. They bring interesting things to you in entertaining forms of aviation. So definitely check it out. Bookmark it. Or actually what you should do, my recommendation would be to click on everybody's name, follow them. That way you see when they come on, really cool stuff. But anyway, there is one guy who's on pilot edge controller, Goldie77. I think that's it, right? Goldie77. That guy has, I've told him this numerous times already. We got to switch over at 12 miles. I think we're at 20. Wait, 12, yeah. What am I saying? 13, which we're definitely past, yes. Anyway, he has a total broadcaster's voice between, I guess, his natural voice and his microphone. So you just made me think of that when you said that, but thanks for the compliment. 336 outbound. Yeah, he's a good controller, and he has a really good voice. We're very fortunate to have some really good controllers on Pilot Edge to work with. If I missed anybody following, I apologize. Yeah, yeah, you could tell too. I mean, he's got his audio equipment dialed in. I don't really see a lot of his streams because I think it does flight simulator stuff occasionally, but he's usually playing other games that I don't really follow too much. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go outbound from Woodstown on the 336. Next VOR is Modena 113.2. So I might as well put that in the standby over here. Alright, that's going to go there. Yeah, that is where I want it. And we got it there. I'm going to need it here too. There we go. Alright. Yeah, you got it working. Good for you. Let's have a quick look at some scenery. In the Northeast, it's more about, I guess, color variations. I mean, there's not a lot to see in this area of the Northeast. It's just flat.
Southwest 302, go direct to green, join the localizer. Direct green, join the localizer, Southwest 302.
But it is cool to see the different patches of land.
H-Smith 311 is going to maintain 3,000. 3,000, 3,000. Mercury 3405, reduce speed to 160, sorry, 18.7.
Speed 160 over to 18.7, Mercury 3405, see you.
Alright, I'm not going to chase that. Look how fast it's going off. So we're turning to 336 next.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm actually going to go ahead and switch that around now.
AC 5311 080 heading to join. 080 joining.
Ah, I hate that. Sometimes the thing just randomly skitzes out on me. I don't get it. Oops, sorry. Let's go ahead and intercept that. And then what we're going toward is the 129 radial into Modena. Which is going to be what, 209 I think, in rather 309 inbound. So let's go ahead and set that up, 309. All right.
Mercury 2747, tires 18.7.
18.7.
And we got to put that frequency in. Okay. All right. New Jersey. Yeah, once you get away from the city, it's really, you know, you can see why they call it the Garden State, let's just say. It's very lush. The whole Northeast is really kind of lush. It's just, I think it averages like the second or third most cloudy days in the United States, next to you know, the Northwest. Just a lot of moisture. All right, so that turn at Exu. All right, let's see if we can zoom in anymore. Not much. So let's go over to L34. Looks like that'll do it. We can go ahead and zoom in. There we go. Exu is 14 miles. That 14 hollow arrow with the long letter D. TME from Woodstown. 14 miles. And we're at 10. Pretty soon the weather should scan again and give us some more of our clouds back. Just thought maybe while we're en route we'd enjoy some scenery. Yeah, so the armpit in York, it's fitting. Like when you cross Staten Island, if you want to, I was gonna say something really gross, but I think I'll leave it off. But Staten Island is like let's just use your imagination. Staten Island's like stuck in the armpit, right? So that's like a lot of landfills, and then when you just cross Staten Island into New Jersey, it's like really industrial. You know, it's just all those surrounding, I guess it would be like all that surrounding industry and whatnot that supports everything that goes on in New York City. Kind of makes sense, right? But then you go, you know, maybe 15, 20 minutes further into New Jersey and start heading south. And yeah, it's quite nice. Alright, so we just hit the 15 because I'm talking about New Jersey. And we're going to go like that. And now we're going to go like that. It should be 309. And let's go ahead and put in 113.2. We got to get some sort of an intercept going. Don't need much because we're getting closer to the VOR. It's going to get real sensitive. And also the winds are coming from the northeast out here. Alright, and then we're going to go outbound on 025, and then after that's Pottstown. So let's put in 025 as our reminder.
Approach American 352, can we get lower?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
It's an interesting.
4756 flight exero.
I've heard, that's the third or fourth time I've heard pilots say, "Can we get lower?" So obviously ATC has them up at a certain altitude for a reason, and the pilots are obviously wanting to get down.
Down to 4,000, American 352.
And occasionally when I've heard that, "Can we get lower?" Down to 3,000. I guess they were giving them. All right, and then what do we say? So we're on our way to here. Pottstown is 116.5. So we're going to put that in there. Let's get back on course here. And then I need it here. Alright, so we have that set. 1 mile to go. Gonna turn to 025.
American 352 descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, American 352.
There you go, 3,000.
We've got 4756 descend and maintain
Okay,
3,000.
025.
3,000, 4756.
I'm gonna go to 035 for the time being.
Southwest 302, good night.
Ah, come on. All right.
398287.
Oops, 025. Okay.
3980 Georgia.
Let's take another 3 degrees. Oh boy, John Fly, is it Jackson Hole? What's up, Greg? How's it going? Man, that's some strong crosswind. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so from here, this one we're going to Pottstown. And that's going to be inbound on 025 as well, so we can just leave that there.
American 352, you're 15 for LaGuardia. You can maintain 2,500 till established. Cut out 4 approach.
2,500 till established. Go to the ILS RWY 4, American 352.
Look at that. We have like a 35-degree intercept, and look how slow it's coming in. We're not even 10 miles away yet. It's because like 15 of those 35 degrees are being used on a crab angle.
2251, right?
It's like we're going that way. That's the nice thing about the HSI, right? Once you get it stabilized, it points really which way you're tracking over the ground. So, right, so I'm going to take out maybe about, now we're getting there, maybe let's do about 10 degrees. Let's put ourselves at 050. Probably need to take out a little more than that. How many miles are between 19? Yeah, let's take out another 5.
American 352, tie 18.7.
18.7, good night.
And we're going to switch over now to the other VOR. You said 025, so we have that set. I don't even have to intercept that. I can just take out the crab and drift back in pretty much.
3000 over 3980.
The outbound course after Pottstown is 354.
65 from green 2700 or above, set off 4 approach.
Okay, green 27 or above, clear ILS 4 approach, BDR 47, 56.
Carenado 24, telephonic 220.
Left, heading 220, Carenado 74.
Alright. Alright, so just double check. We're going to cross and go outbound 354. And then after that is East Texas VOR, located in Pennsylvania. 110.2.
Total 2251, flight 360.
360, Delta
So let's go ahead and put.
Quick got 4756, 187.
187, good night, BDR 47, 56.
10.2. Damn. I shouldn't have taken so much out. Look at that. I mean, we're getting close to the VOR now, but still. Polygon. Good evening to you.
Endeavor 3982, turn for green 2700 or above, set off 4 approach.
Green and cross is 2700 above, cleared ILS 4, 3982.
Carenado 724, telephonic 200.
Left 200, Carenado 724.
Total 2251, shorting 090.
Alright, so we're going to go to 354. I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Alright. That's going there. That's 10.2. 354 and 354 is going to continue. And then just make a slight right turn. Actually, probably more than slight. It took forever to get it back last time. We're just so close to the VOR right now. I hate to take such a big bite. Here it comes. Let's have a quick look. How many miles between? 22. So at 11 miles we'll switch.
Total 2251, descend to maintain 3000.
So I maintain 3000, Delta 2251.
Carenado 724, descend to maintain 3000.
3000, Carenado.
Alright, so after East Texas, oh boy, we're going to start entering some precip of the frozen variety. And we're going to need the approach chart into Allentown. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's right click on Allentown. Put that up in a tab.
United 263 Tango, leveling at 7,000, Yankee. United 263
And it's going to do the ILS 13.
Left 090, Carenado 724.
Alright, so once we cross East Texas, we're going to go outbound on the 012. So let's see, we're on our way to, let's see, how far are we right now? 7 miles out from Pottstown, was it? Right? So the halfway point was, I think we said 11. Okay. And then we'll be inbound to East Texas. Once we hit East Texas, we're going to go outbound on the 012 radial, and then we're going to descend down to 4,000. We're going to do a course reversal at Hasis, and we're going to basically do the course reversal as a parallel entry. Oh boy.
16 from LaGuardia, flight 080, 2,500 till southwest for the LS 4 approach.
Okay, there's the 11 miles, so let's switch over to East Texas. There we go. Turn slightly to the right. We said that this is going to be, what do we say, 012, right?
Fair Canada, of course, go on speed 180.
Yeah, for now.
Alright, and then 4,000 will be the next altitude, so we might as well put that there. Okay.
United 263 Tango, to center maintain 3,000.
Send to 3,000, yeah, 263 Tango.
Localizer frequency. We're going to go ahead and put in the localizer in the standby. 111.19. 111.9, I think, rather. What did it say? 19. Double check that. Alright, so let's just double check that. 111.9. Okay. And then we're going to shoot later after that the missed approach right after touching our wheels down the ground, assuming we see anything. And that'll be the 115 radial, or rather 295 radial inbound 115 to Lizzie, but we're not going to do the hold. We're just going to continue on course, because what's going to happen is Lizzie intersection is right here. And we're just going to fly on Victor 6 to Solberg. Continue on our merry way.
Canada 724, reduce speed to 160 and tower 18.7.
So it should be interesting. We'll have a hint of terrain out there for a little while, maybe, as we do this course reversal and see what's the temperature. Temperature's below freezing, so before we get into any visible precip, maybe we'll turn on any kind of icing equipment we have. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on the icing equipment on board this airplane, so anything that talks about ice removal, I'm going to turn on. Alright, so we go outbound on the 012, right?
United 263 Tango 9 up green 2700 or above, ILS 4 approach.
Green 2700 or above, cleared ILS 4, United 263 Tango.
Alright, let's get down. Let's go slow it down a little bit now. So let's put it at 20 inches for now. Let's get down to 4,000. Ah, good timing. Yes, there was a hole in the clouds, but it's pretty schmutzy looking out there. Alright, so let's have a look at this approach again. Alright, so going 11 miles. DME 11 from East Texas VOR. And then we're going to turn to the outbound course. Let me get my timer ready, actually. Okay, got my timer. Alright, once we cross Jesus, we're going to make a left turn to the outbound course 315. Start a timer for 1 minute once we cross that.
Level 2251 to 187.
187, we'll see you.
Let's check the altimeter. Oops. At Allentown, looking like 29056. Okay. Good thing we did that. 2 miles to go.
United 263 Tango, reduce to 170 or less, cars 1870.
170 or less, 1870, that's 263 Tango.
Okay, here comes 11 miles. And that course is going to be, oh, I keep switching this off. 315. Alright, so let's turn 315. Alright, and now that I'm going outbound on that procedure, I can go down to 3,000. I should have set that up before. Let's start that timer. Let's put the inbound course in. Inbound course is 135.
Level accept out, okay.
Double 672, thank you. Mercury 5952 to center, maintain 3000.
3000, 15952.
Okay, let's get that going. Do I have even my lights on? They're as usual.
Mercury 5952 to center, maintain 3000. AC 53 12 18 for LaGuardia, cross green 2700.
Let's pull some power further back. There goes the 1 minute. Hey, Jarhead, yes, X-Plane 10. Alright, so we're down at 3,000. Let that speed go down to about 120. Greg, 2152, thank you for following, sir. So we're coming around, we're going to re-intercept here and come back inbound. Once we cross Jesus, which is here, we can go down to 2,700. So let me go ahead and get that dialed in. There's a couple ways we could identify Jesus. One would be DME 11 and cross radios like the 012 from East Texas, which we actually still have dialed in the nav too. Once it's come centered, we're over Jesus as well. I might have to take a more aggressive bite into this since the winds are coming from the northeast.
Mercury 5952, 19 for the warning.
X-plane port, what's going on? Thank you for following.
Green 2.7 hour above, third LS 4 approach, 1 green 5952.
Delta 672, reduce speed to 180.
Total 180, Delta 672.
AC 5312, third LS 4 approach, powers 18.7, have a good night.
Good out, 18.7, AC 5312, good night.
Whoa, that just made life too easy. Although it might reload again and become grabby. It just depends on where we are next to airports. Max flaps. Yeah, I know that's a. Talking about the Q400, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a very highly regarded aircraft. We still have East Texas dialed in. Okay, this CDI is on the move. So once it comes center, we're going to step down to 2700. Now, Mr. Approach is based on the 295 radial out of Solberg. 2.9. Let me put that in the standby.
Double 6782 and 8 miles from green, cross at above 2,700, clear ILS runway 4 approach.
At above 2700 green, clear for the ILS 4, JetBlue 670.
Okay, we're just about over Jesus.
American 1164, you can see direct green and step runway 4 approach.
Alright, there we go.
2550, proceed direct green and a step runway 4 low closet.
Just keep our speed where we want it. Alright, now the next cross radial that we're going to do is the 032 for Cavru. At Cavru, we'll be able to go down to 2400, and then from there we'll pick up the glide slope. So what was that? 032. So we're going to go ahead and put this on 032.
2550 to center, maintain 3000. Down to 3.
Hey, Crossbow Hunter.
Maintain 180 knots until Dennis.
180 till Dennis.
If you're asking me, no. I fly X-planes, so I don't think the A2A is available. If I'm correct. It's P3D, if I'm correct. Alright, gotta be careful with that speed.
Speed of 160.
Okay, here it comes. And we said what, 2400? The minimums on this approach are 586 feet MSL, which is 200 feet above the surface and a 1/2 statute of visibility.
Mercury 5952, you can reduce the final contact tower 18.7, good day.
Final on 18.7, good day, Mercury 5952.
American 1164, reduce speed of 160.
160 on the speed, American 1164. 736,
It's coming centered.
736, 26 New York first, altitude is 2957.
Okay, there we go.
Speed of 180, contact.
We're still on 180, 36.
I'm going to bring us up to 2,500 RPMs. 2,500. Stay on localizer. Alright.
American
In the meantime, I'm going to actually put the 112.9 in here as well. That's my speed. I'm going to put that in the active. And I'm going to put that... what was that? 115 course in here. I'm just about on that outer marker. Alright, Mr. Approach, climb to 1300, then climb left turn to 3000, heading 060. We'll worry about the rest later. Landing gear's coming down, first notch of flaps. It's a nice crab. We got to get going here. Okay, that flight director is distracting me.
American 1203 to 718, 3000. 3000, American 1203.
And we said what? 586 feet. Ethax, I'm actually listening to live ATC. We're flying in the northeast. To Allentown. You hear Billy Joel singing? So we're going to basically do a touch and go, Mr. Approach. That's the plan, at least. Assuming we see the runway.
Contact tower 18.7, good day. 67, good day, American 11. Endeavor 3626, city speed of 160. 160, Endeavor 3626. Delta 2296.
A little below glide path and a little bit to the right of the localizer.
Delta 2296, city speed of 170.
It's getting a little sensitive now.
170, that's 3000, Delta 2296.
Runway's in sight. Environment's made. So are the power lines. Let's try not to get tangled up in those.
Delta 2296, spotting 090, intercept runway 4 low flat. Heading 090, intercept 4 flight, Delta 2296.
That tower is really badly placed. Don't want to. Glide slope would have taken us right into that, right? Oh, those poor people that live in that house. Hope that's just some place of business with a lot of noise going on in there. Alright. Flaps up. Props are full forward. Let's keep it going. Pause rate, gears coming up. Alright, climb runway heading to what? That was 1300. Then 060.
Clear for the ILS 4, Denver 36.
3,000. Good. See if I can set this up. Should have done that at one point on the approach, I guess, but. Alright, left heading 060.
And last runway 4 brake connection was good by several touches and down. Thank you. American 2550, tower 118.7, good day. American 2550. So 2296, reduce, just maintain 4,000 for now.
4,000, Delta 2296.
American 1203, turn right 090, intercept runway 405.
Alright.
Intercept the 15, American 1203.
So 2296.
Let's go ahead and put this on there.
Delta 1131.
And that heading is 13. No. Is it? It's 115.
3626, maintain 1709.
Alright. Cool.
170.
Sorry, I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. I should have put this on 2500.
American 1203, you're 6 miles from green, fighting 070, maintain 2,700, total traffic go buzz, but LS runway 4 approach.
070. 2700 to establish Curve Island 4 minus 1203.
Delta 1131, descend and maintain 4,000 and reduce speed of 170.
4,000, 170, speed up to 31.
American 1203, maintain 170 knots till Dennis.
170 to Dennis.
Thank you.
Number 595, join you.
Okay.
Down to 7,000, forward to 18.
Delta 495, yeah.
Stabilized. Let's see, sorry.
It's 5327, you're first, reduce speed of 180.
We're going to 183.
3626, towers number 18.7, good day.
Exploit port, I'm not sure where they get the tops information.
3 miles from green, see direct, cross that
Alright, so we're done with... So we're basically going to intercept the 295 radial 112.9 flight to Lizzie. And then once we're at Lizzie, we are then on our way on Victor 6 to Solberg VOR. And then after Solberg is 117 radial. Up, let's get that turn going. Alright, so let's do that. And then we're gonna put on, let's see, we have that there. And let's see, what was that heading? It was 117.
Stop with 1195, reduce speed of 170, then descend and maintain 3,000.
170, then 3,000, southwest, 1295.
Okay.
American 1203, contact tower
Alright.
1.7,
Lizzie technically is 19 miles out from the VOR. You can even see the depicted hold there. And we're at the MBA of 3,000. Let's go ahead and continue up to 5. All right. Cool.
327, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, condition 327.
See if we get above some clouds. We're heading into heavier weather, so I wouldn't be surprised if the tops are higher. Although it's getting a little brighter. Maybe we'll break out shortly. It'd be cool if it was like right at, just at 5, skim some tops for a while.
1131, maintain 170 knots, still Dennis. 470 Dennis, still 131. So affirmative, I did clear you, correct? Yeah, thanks.
The rain got quiet.
2296, reduce speed of 160, maintain that till Dennis, contact tower 18.7 connect.
160 to Dennis, and go to target mate, Delta 2296.
Oh, nice. Kind of dodging in and out, you know?
Southwest 1195, 8 miles from green, cross header above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4, approach.
Cross header above 2,700, cleared for ILS 4, Southwest 1195.
Thank you. Southwest 1195, maintain 160 knots, still Dennis.
160 knots, Southwest 1195.
H5327, flighting 010, so short exit for intro.
Heading 010, 327.
Okay, 5180, 7.5, descending 7,000, slow into 210 knots.
H5180 near approach, you can continue speed reduction to 180.
I will continue and verify speed 180.
Affirmative.
Alright, 180, speed is 5180.
Southwest 1195, flighting 090, short exit for intro.
090, Southwest 1195. Approach AC5180.
Give PM6 what's going on. Thank you for following.
7,000 and reduce speed to 180.
Alright, 7,000, slow to 180, 180, thanks.
H5327, turn right heading 090, intercept runway 4 localizer.
Heading 090, intercept 4 localizer, AC 327.
Southwest 1185, you're 6 miles from green, heading 020, maintain 2,700, still establish localizer, clear ILS runway 4 approach.
020, maintain 2700, still established, clear for ILS 4, Delta 1295.
Thanks. H5180 at speed, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000 at speed, H5180.
Yeah, we're doing live ATC, yes sir.
Southwest 1195, reduce speed to 160.
Okay, so yeah, I guess it makes sense, right? We left Lizzie, we're on our way to Solberg. We're in this little pocket of no precip at the moment. We'll see how we start to experience everything after Solberg VOR.
2,700.
Oh, hey, there you go. Alright, 13 miles from the VOR.
160 knots from Dennis, 327.
Windy TV, huh? Let me,
55, 9.2, sending 7,000, slowing 210 knots.
H5555 near approach, altimeter 2955.
Oh, nice.
Go to 180 knots.
bookmark that. Thanks.
Alright, it's Southwest now, sir.
I'll get out.
Delta 1131, contact tower 18.7, over next.
H78, Delta 1131.
We'll put, perfect. Yeah, smoking. It's G2XPL, Bing source. Actually, as we get closer to Long Island and Connecticut coastline, Boston area is going to be Google source. The Bing source was like too brown. It was very sharp, but they did all their photography in the winter, I guess. So all the leaves are off the trees, and it just looks like brown wood.
Alright, cross green at about 2,700, cleared ILS 4 approaching 180.
180, reduce speed to 170.
Go to 170, 180.
So we're heading on down here. We're gonna leave Solberg,
55, 55, descend and maintain 4,000.
and then we're gonna hit. This will be an interesting little switch of nav aids. We'll have to go from Solberg, have nav 2 dialed to Yardley, pick up this short 6-mile stint here, and then switch just as quickly over to LaGuardia right here. And then we'll go up from LaGuardia. Should be relatively soupy.
H55, 55, reduce speed to 160, then descend and maintain at 3,000.
Put 160 knots, then down to 3,000.
H51, 80, 7 miles from green, cross at about 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Alright, cross green at about 2,700, cleared ILS 4 approach.
So I was thinking about going to get something to drink, and I keep thinking to myself, I better call in to the pilotage controller in a second and tell him
5180.
that I'm going to be off mic, but I keep forgetting I don't have to. Just kind of used to that. Where the top? Oh, you talking about where the tops are being pulled from?
H5327, contact tower 18.7, I'm gonna.
7,
Your latest runway 4 break in action, run was good by CRJ.
I'm curious if they use data from the aviation area forecasts, because in the forecast, you know, it might not be perfectly accurate, but they do put overcast at 1,000, tops at flight level 220. Alright, so they do give the tops in the area forecast. So that would be one area,
070.
you know, and that information is available for hours and is updated a few times throughout a 24-hour period. So, because PIREPs, you gotta, you know, how many people are giving PIREPs? I mean, they're out there, but that would be a guess I would make if they're gonna use some data source. It might be that. Alright, so we're going to 117 next, right?
H55, 55, 70 heading won't work. See direct green and you're still cleared ILS 4, cross green at or above 2,700.
Across green at or above 2,700, we're still cleared, we'll steer at it.
Thank you.
Just gonna, I got basically like a 10-degree intercept. It might come zipping back in. We might be off to the left enough that it won't come in that fast. gonna see anything right now.
Mercury 3317, reduce speed at 210, then descend to maintain 4000.
Speed 210, then 4000, Mercury 3317.
AC 5180, contact tower 18.7, have a good night.
AC 79, 6180.
Got a hint of a horizon out there. Alright, so, as we said, now we're going out from Solberg VOR. And the next VOR we need is Yardley 108.2, and that's the 078. And then after that will be LaGuardia 113.1. So we'll put that here in the standby on the nav 2.
Mercury 3317, 11 miles from green, cross
Okay.
2700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Green 2700,
And
approach Mercury 3317.
Thanks. I'll follow up the air.
it's going to be alright, cool. Yeah, for sure. Got a nice dosage of clam chowder. New England. How you doing, Tattern? Do a hammerhead stall into the intercept of the ILS. I'm always saying to skip the you could also skip the base and do a split S right from downwind on top of the runway right into final. But nobody ever takes me up on that one. I'll have to practice that.
18.7, 65, good night.
Oh, a little lightning in the precip. Might be a little short-lived though. Alright, let's keep that nav 2 in view. So we're 8.6 miles out, and the DME will be 25 over Empire.
American 336, 12 miles from green, seat direct, cross at above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
If you guys are bored of the clouds, we could go for 5 minutes Kavik. Check out a little bit of photo scenery. It'll automatically put us right back in the
2369, descend to maintain
soup.
4,000.
4,000, don't 23.
Since we don't have an airport coming up for a little bit.
Mercury 3317, maintain 180 knots, still Venice.
180 knots, still Venice, 3317.
American 336, maintain 180 knots, still Venice.
180, green American 336.
I'm sorry, that's still Venice, please.
Venice, American 336.
Delta 2369, reduce speed to 180.
4180.
Alright, so he's at 25. This will probably come in relatively late.
Road 5459, checking in 8000 Alpha.
It's 5459 near first, altimeter 2955, stay airspeed.
Airspeed 210 knots, 5459.
Thank you.
Let me double check that setting on the...
Delta 2369, 10 miles from green, cross header above.
This should be 078. I don't think I have that set on the nav too. I don't.
3317, contact tower 118.7, connect.
That's our 18713.
Okay.
3317.
Alright, good.
5459, reduce speed to 180, then descend to maintain 4000.
Reduce speed to 180, then
What's up, 3 Green? How you doing?
Delta 1979, reduce speed to 180.
We're just on our way to... What is the next airport we're going to, actually? We're going to shoot our next approach. So here's the plan. We're gonna cross LaGuardia VOR, and then we're gonna fly on into is it Tweed I want to go to? I think that's the one. Let's pull that open in a diagram here. Oops. Ooh. Oh, you bastard. It's a good thing I had all this saved. Alright.
Approach hello, Delta 1979, 7000.
Delta 1979, the approach. Good evening.
So we're doing the ILS runway 2. Out of the Bridgeport transition. Touch and go, of course. Just make sure we're okay on our course here. Alright, so the nav2's coming in. Hey, Ernie. How's it going? Yes, thanks, Jack. Reality Expansion Pack by Simcoders. They've basically taken several Carenado airplanes and have added certain things to it, improved ground handling, flight model. They've added more realistic sounds. They have like a whole menu system giving you different things to mess around with. Basically bringing you closer to reality. So it takes the current airplane and
Direct green, cross header above 2007, cleared ILS 4
Delta 1979, 1 2 miles.
basically it looks exactly the same after you put the reality expansion pack in, but it performs to more real-world numbers and it has better sounds typically. So it's good stuff. Alright, so we're almost at the intersection of Empire.
LaGuardia approach, Brickyard 4388, 9000, 7000.
We're going to turn to a course of 078.
Brickyard 4388 near approach. Roger. Back to 336, tower 18.7 today.
Yeah.
078, and then we'll turn to a course of 045. Yeah, well, they keep making more and more of them, so this is supposed to be centered at 25 miles, and we're 25 miles and it's centered, so let's go to 078.
So 2369, 180 nautical Bennett, towers on 18.7, up connect.
487, 69,
Okay. Put that like that. And then I think it's going to be 045, right? We'll put that on 113.1. Put 3 green. Thanks for following.
Brickyard 4388, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Brickyard 4388.
So we have that all set up. Yeah, I got to see it, Tatter, and it's definitely looking really nice. It's in such a nice area too, you know. What's really cool too is that, you know, Pilot Edge was not going to be originally. They were servicing those airports, but I guess we were going to be handed off or be able to pick up certain things from a considerably higher altitude. But now it's like a hidden gems feature where you can potentially pick up clearances from the grounds and getting a lot more services to a lot more airports. So all of a sudden it's like, yeah, definitely fly in and out of Jackson Hole. So this is really weird because this line that's a reflection on the window is bugging me out because I keep seeing like a false horizon out there. We're a little bit off on the nav. I'm assuming that that's, yeah.
Direct, cross at above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Alright, proceed direct green, cross it at or above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4, Brickyard 4388.
Alright, we're centered. So now we're going to go to 045. Let's go at 045. It's a little bit off on accuracy because I was drifted off course here, but...
Central aircraft runway 4, break and act, just reported medium, I'll get the aircraft set. H5180, turn right heading 290.
Alright, 290, 5180.
Alright, so now we're on our way to... LaGuardia, and the outbound course for Victor 433 is going to be 068.
And last break in action, this touchdown was good by a 737. Brickyard 4388, maintain 180 nautical Bennett.
180 nautical.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely felt that weird disorientation going on. Yeah, these are some... We're pretty close to the tops. I mean, we're getting some more light coming... Well, I mean, X-Plane isn't 100% accurate as far as how much sunlight comes through the clouds, but... Just be more aggressive here. Alright, so 045, we said 068 on the outbound, and then after LaGuardia, the next frequency we're going to need is Bridgeport, right? Bridgeport VOR 108.8.
Delta 1979, contact tower 118.7, good night.
187, Delta 1979, have a good night. Approach up to 1635, out of 6,000 for 5,000.
Delta 1635, New York approach, flighting 090, intercept runway 4 low close.
090 to join the...
Man, I can't get that CDI to come in.
H5180, turn right direct green, intercept runway 4 low close.
Right direct green, we'll intercept runway 4 localizer, H5180.
Keep trying to grab a look at the crosswind angle.
Delta 1635, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Delta 1635.
What is this garbage frame rate? Come on.
180 knots till Dennis.
180 knots till Dennis, Brickyard 4388.
H5180, you're 7 miles from green, cross at or above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Our cross green at or above 2,700, cleared ILS 4 approach, H5180.
Delta 1635, 2 miles from green, cross at or above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
This frame rate's awful. I wonder if it's because we're loading in like transition clouds. I should climb up a little bit more to see if that goes away. Sure, what? Yeah, good seeing you, man.
Marco E 5954 checking in. 7,000 and I'm getting to intercept the localizer.
Mercury 5954 near approach, descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 2953.
3 and 4,000.
Look at this. Look at that correction barely coming in.
Green, you're 11 miles from my
8 miles away. Normally that would be flying in or flying out. So we're pretty close to like the correct tracking heading, wind correction angle for this.
180 till Dennis, Delta 1635.
You see what happens if I like look down. Do I get better frame rate that way?
Mercury 5954, what heading were you on join?
We're 090 right now for 5954.
Let's try this.
Brickyard 4388, towers on 118.7, good night. Brickyard 4388, contact tower 118.7, good night.
187 Brickyard 4388.
Oh yeah, Sun Valley. That was it was a pretty cool approach in there. Big Bear would be sweet too. That's like right in the middle of everything. Small airport, but it looks like there's a lot of stuff there. So I'm sure that would be a project. I mean, obviously you know better, but...
Mercury 3334 to center maintain 4,000.
4,000, 3334.
If this frame rate continues when I am on approach, I might land to a full stop and then restart the sim and then continue. This is really odd. If we don't crash first. like staring at my stupid frame rate more than my instruments.
Landing LaGuardia Regional Jets report a gain and our loss 25 knots at or below 500 feet on funnel. Mercury 5954, 9 miles from green, proceed direct, cross at or above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Direct green, cross 2,700 or above, and clear for the ILS 4 approach 5954.
Alright, so now we're going to turn to 068. Let's go ahead and do that now. Just going to turn it to 070. We'll put this to 068. Okay. I'm going to take this all the way to 090. We should be actually having a...
Well, approach America 2074 on the heading, intercept 4, and we have Bravo. America 2074 near approach, reduce speed to 180, then descend to 4,000. We're slowing to 180, forgot to tell you that, and we'll go down to 4,000 once we get there, America 2074. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Jack. Occasionally I get some frame rate issues. But I'm doing pretty good now. I'm like high 20s, low 30s, so. Also, with the X and Viro, it's like a whole new ballgame. Alright. Let's put in. We have Bridgeport. Let's see, Bridgeport 248. So we have that all set up correctly. They're both the same heading. And then we said the ILS. So out of Bridgeport, we'll turn on the 095 radar to descend down to 1800. Okay, oh, and let's just double check. So the distance between LaGuardia to Bridgeport is... Well, we're supposed to switch it 9 miles out from LaGuardia. It's so weird that they have this changeover point. Probably in real life there's a... like some buildings or something obstructing signal.
2074 fighting 020, back up to spacing. 020 on the heading, American 2074.
Well, we'll go ahead and do that. Try to make it lifelike.
Mercury 3334, 7 miles from green. Proceed direct, cross at about 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Alright, cross green at above 2,700, cleared for the ILS 4.
What's that link? Tattern, sorry, just... Oh,
American 2074, turn right heading 100. 100.
I'll go back and read that. They put my stream up on the Pilot Edge page recently. So like if I type in Pilot Edge in my topic, yeah, I'll actually be on their page. As a streamer, which is pretty cool. It's a nice honor. But I only put it on there if I'm gonna be flying in the Pilot Edge coverage area, of course.
Good night.
Okay. Alright, cool. So now we're on our way to there. It's 095 out of here. And that is Bridgeport. And then the next frequency in addition to Bridgeport, which we're using now,
3000 American 2074.
will be the localizer, so we need to put that
26, slotting 090 back to sequence.
in the standby.
090 now, American.
This is going to be, believe it or not, this is a direct entry into the hold for the course reversal. Alright, so 1800.
American 2074, you're 6 miles from green, proceed direct, cross center about 2700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach. Roger,
I'll put that in.
Green 2700, cleared for the ILS runway 4, American 2074. Med 1284, descend up 4000. 1284 down to 4000.
It's only 10 miles. I got to get down from 5,000 down to 1,800. What's the MEA on the route out here? It's probably not too high. It's only 2,000. You can just send down to 3 right now.
Good evening, approach, American 1367 is direct green at this time, level 7,000 feet, with problem.
American 1367, approach, Roger. Minus 2953.
2953 now, American 1367.
United 1284, 9 miles from green, proceed direct, cross center about 2700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach. Okay, direct green, cross center back 2700, cleared ILS 4 approach, United 1284. American 126, descend maintain 4000. 4000 now, American 1.
Pilot edge is one whole word. That's what I understand.
74, maintain 180 knots till Dennis. 180 till Dennis, American 2074.
So, did they tell you that they had you on the list to do that? I don't know if that webpage is for that. I didn't read the details. The one that Tatterin posted. Ooh, we're descending down into some more schmutzy. Yeah, I'm looking at this on a 40-inch screen too. So it like really kind of is weird. I think that's some strange X Enviro thing going on. Unless it has to do with my window heat. I am below 0, so I'm going to just keep the window heat on. Although I wasn't doing it earlier. Let me see if shutting off... I'm not going to get rid of it, but I just want to know if this is doing it. Let's do... window reflections off. Yeah, it gets rid of it. On. Interesting, right? Does windshield heat change it? No. Okay. Anyway, alright. Let's get the altimeter setting from Tweed, New Haven. 2961.
Thanks. Be about a mile or two then. Thanks.
Let's call that 2961. Oops, wrong way. Oh, that's right, Garrett. I think I remember. Well, I don't know if you were one of the people that had seen my setup and. Although, did you get a larger one? I think somebody got the same TV as me, but a larger version, like a 50 or 55. I wish I got the 43.
American 2074, contact tower 18.7 overnight. Good night.
But I'm very happy with the 40.
I didn't tell you, maintain 180 knots till then. You did, American. Thank you, American 1367, maintain 180 knots till then.
There was a 43 curved, but it wasn't going to be out for like another 3 weeks, and my computer was coming. And I was like, 3 weeks. It's like, I could wait another 3 weeks, but that's 3 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I have mine about 18 inches out in front. Arm's length. I bought my mom the same TV, the 55. She doesn't do flight simming, obviously, but I would like to go hook up my computer on there. And it's pretty crazy because I get close to it sometimes, and you have to get really close to that thing even just to see the pixel structure with 4K, which is great. I think on a 55 you would have probably true 1-to-1 scale of instruments with like a 75-degree viewing angle in X-plane. Alright, so let's just double check something here actually. I don't want to go too... I got to cross the VOR, right? So once we actually hit the VOR, we're going to go outbound on 095, get down to 1800. Then we're going to do direct entry 196, fly for 1 minute, owns wings level. Turn around, come back inbound. As we go out on the 196, we can descend down to 1500, as stated here. Let's get back on course there. The winds just changed. I didn't change the power, but look, the speed shot up. So Enviro does this interesting thing, and it creeps up on you. It's a more of a gradual wind change, which in some ways is really cool, as opposed to the traditional wind load that you see. You know, you're flying along, all of a sudden the whole aircraft just yaws and banks and sometimes pitches pretty crazy. But Enviro does it much more subtle, and that can really mess you up. Like I've had it a few times where I'm on approach. It's more like it's almost like a wind shear. You know, as you're descending, like a low-level wind shear, and you're on your approach on your way down. And all of a sudden, the wind just starts to build up, and then when it stabilizes, it doesn't like drop out from you, but it does stabilize. Or I guess you really stabilize in the air mass. Back to your speed from the power setting, it just kind of throws you off, you know. So it's interesting. It's different.
Got a 3879 here for approach. Just gonna maintain 5000.
Is that what that was for, Tatarin? I just couldn't read the page. That's for when you broadcast, right? You get put up on the front page?
Approach WA 1262, low line 7000. 1216 here, approach view. 3879, plotting 090, intercept runway 4 localized. American 2285, maintain 180 knots until Dennis. 180, until Dennis, American 2285.
Oh, okay. So it's basically a forum thread, like kind of like a database on the forums. That's cool. All right. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll definitely put my name on there.
American 1367, reduce speed of 160, contact tower 18.7, good night.
18.7, and we'll pull it back to 160, American 1367, see you.
Wow, I just can't seem to grab that radio. I guess lower altitude the winds are really strong. these nor'easters, sometimes the strongest winds are below 12,000. Let's do this. Wait, hold on. It was, let's just bring this in here. There. It's 24,000. Where is it? It's 24,000. It's looking like only like 45, right? From the southeast to go down to like 6. It's not too bad, actually, near the water. Like, we're out over here. So this is saying, it's 55. That looks like, if that's 2 black triangles, that's 100 at 6,000 at Bradley.
Endeavour 30 at 79, 9 miles from green, speed direct, cross header above 2,700.
1 miles to go. Those cloud effects are really cool.
Step to 1262, descend and maintain 4,000. Descend 4,000, step to 1262.
Alright, so 095. So hopefully we'll be like driving right into the headwind. And we're gonna go to 3,000. 1,800 rather. Let me pull the power back some. Slow us down to like 140. I just hit the I key. I hope that wasn't programmed for anything important. I for important. I wasn't even thinking of that, but...
American 2285, contact tower 18.7, good night. 187, American 2285.
Alright, I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to change that, needle right now, but I am going to put in 095. It's crazy. I'm just going to make like a... Just to hold that 068 was like... practically on the next course I had to go to. Let's see what happens here. Now the nor'easter winds, northeast winds, should push me right back onto that course. Oh, wow. That must have been fun, Tattering.
Step to 1262, 8 miles from green, speed direct, cross header above 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
So like now we're like facing in line with the radio, but the winds are still pushing us off.
4 and 3,000 no established. Step to 1262, cross green header above 2,700. It's still cleared ILS 4. Alright, 2,700 above.
Alright, let's go ahead about 10 degrees to the left.
Southwest 1380, plotting 080, short vector for space. Heading 080, Southwest 1380.
So all these flights that we're hearing in real life, like think of all the passengers right now. They're probably, I mean, I don't know how smooth it is. I would imagine with gusty winds, they're getting tossed a touch. So we're at 1800. Let's make sure. See how 18 inches does for us. It's gonna hold about 120 around there. It's oh, yeah, it's up there. Wow. Alright, so let's come back over to the approach. Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna cross here, do this, do a touch and go, fly direct to Madison. Then from Madison, we're gonna go right into another approach. Hold on, let me pull that up. Should have done that before. We're gonna do the Hartford LDA. Alright, and what's really cool about this one, let's see, where is it? LDA runway 2. Let's just do that. Is that you come at the airport at an angle, and that's out of Madison. So we're going to go missed approach to Madison, but then we're going to go from Madison to this approach. Good times. Alright. The next altitude is 1500. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, that's cool. Not sure how that's done, max flaps. I know that was discussed on the... I know changing certain things on flight factor airplanes were at one time discussed about the 777. If you look up the 777 cockpit thread by a user named Pumper, guys that get into bodybuilding, he like did this whole rebuild of the cockpit, like freeware. They ended up incorporating some of his textures. I guess he hopefully got reimbursed somehow. But anyway, there was like a whole discussion there on changing fonts, trying to change the fonts and stuff like that. You might find some information in there. That's the only thing I could think of, but I'm sure there's better resources than what I just suggested. Alright, we're 8.5 miles out. We're going to 10.5 and then beginning our turn of 196. We should have 109.1 dialed in. No, I don't. And then what I also want is Madison 110.4 dialed in here. But I might as well put that active. Dupes. Alright, and now we gotta begin our turn. So 196 right about now. Then we could begin a descent. And the inbound course 016 for the ILS. Let me start my timer. 1 minute.
Mercury 3359, plotting 020, short back to the station.
You know, it's such a long thread, though. You should probably just post the question directly. Alright, so I wanted, what, 016 here.
United 406, reduce speed to 210, then descend to 5,000.
210 knots, then 5,000 feet, United 406.
Up to 1380, reduce speed to 170, contact Tower 18.7, good night.
170 knots over charge, up to 1380, good night.
333.59, 8 miles from green, proceed
Oops.
direct, cross at about
196, damn it.
Direct green, cross at about
Alright.
2,700,
4 seconds. Alright, let's go ahead and intercept the localizer. Okay, so while that turn is taking place,
190 knots now,
once inbound, we still continue at 1500. So we're 5.6 miles,
2325 New York,
which is here, which is also the 095 out of Bridgeport. So let's just make sure we have an. We do have a. Oh, keep the turn going.
333.59, maintain 180 knots until Dennis.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it all the way to like 040. Okay, so 5.6 we're gonna go down. I'm gonna come off the autopilot. We're gonna go down to 293. Missed approach altitude is 2,000. So climb to 600, then right turn to direct to Madison. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the missed approach altitude in there now.
United 406, 11 miles from green, cross at about 2,700, red ILS runway 4 approach.
green at about 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach, United 406.
I don't really need this at this moment.
Maintain contact.
Speed 210, that's 5,000, right at 1327.
So we still have. Here's Bridgeport. Once this comes centered, we're over the final approach fix. We should be intercepting a glide slope at that point too.
American 2325, descend to maintain 3,000.
3,000, American 23.
Let's just double check the ceilings.
United 406, maintain 180 knots until Dennis.
180 to Dennis, United 406.
1300. Kind of makes sense. We can sort of see the ground below. Here comes that CDI. We should see the glide slope tabs coming down.
American 2325, reduce speed to 180.
Speed 180, American 2325.
Putting in a notch of flaps.
7,000 feet, and 080 heading to join the localized 4.
Let's send someone new first service.
Okay, landing gears down.
Delta 771, descend to maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Delta 771.
American 2325, 7 miles from green, cross at about 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Green at about 2,700, cleared for ILS runway 4, American 2325.
American 2325, maintain 180 knots, 400.
180 is dead, it's American 2325.
Mercury 3359, contact tower 118.7, good night.
What was that, Mercury 3359? Good night.
Max Flaps, alright, well, have a great night, man. Thanks for hanging. And, hope you and the wife have a nice evening together. Good deal. Alright, runway's in sight. Somehow I ended up off to the right. Damn, look at this. Totally see how we're getting blown off.
Mercury 2720 in your approach, good E-Bus, center maintain 4,000.
4,000, Mercury 2720.
Delta 771, reduce speed to 180.
Go to 180, Delta 771.
You mean on the sim or in real life, or I guess both, maybe, right? Do you have a second computer monitor you can watch streams on? That's what, like the same computer I basically have chat on. I also use for watching people's streams while I'm flying.
Reduce speed to 160, contact tower 118.7.
160, 118.7, airport,
Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, look, they turned on the lights. A little late. Better late than never, huh? Okay. How's the right gear's coming up? Climbing to 600, then climbing right turn direct to Madison. So what is a direct course to Madison?
Delta 771, you're 7 miles from green, cross at about 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Hey, green at about 2,700, cleared for ILS 4 approach, Delta 771.
Oops, pitched up a little much.
Speed 170, American 2325. Yes, for Southwest 222, leveling 7,000, intercept the localizer, and we have Bravo.
Delta 3220, to your first resident. Mercury 2728, reduce speed to 180.
180 on the 2, Mercury 2720.
Hey, Channing, what's going on? Oh, cool. Yeah, totally, yeah, it's definitely fun, you know, flying, watching other people flying. Alright, flying direct Madison. Now let's have a quick look at the approach going into, so we're done with that, I think, right? So now we're going to do an approach. Take us out of Madison. It happens to be Victor 1 to WEGOT. Alright, basically, let's see, we just did this. We're going to Madison. And then at Madison, it's like a 2200. So we'll tell them, hey, we're going to our alternate, Madison. They're like, alright, climb, maintain 2,200, let's pretend. So, put in the 2,200. Oh boy, snow.
Proceed direct, cross at about 2,700, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
The further north we go. Guess it makes sense, huh?
Thank you, Mercury 2720, maintain 180.
Let's hope the anti-ice equipment, or de-icing rather, in this airplane works. Alright, so 4 miles to go, and then once we hit Madison, we go outbound on 031. The LDA localizer is 1097. So we'll put that in a standby. Alright. We got 110.4 here. And what did we say the course out of Madison was? 031.
4160 in the approach. 32720, you maintain 180 knots to Venice.
180,
Thank you.
There we go.
3222,
We're about to cross the I'm not chasing that because basically we're going to cross the station. In fact, let's see. What I'm going to end up doing is just hanging on the nav2 to navigate to. I'll just put the switch right over to the localizer. There we go. I think this is 002. I'll spin that over and then double check.
Delta 771, contact tower 18.7, good night.
Delta 771, good night.
We got 110.4, 110.4 there. This is coming in. Let's go back to 031. Probably more because of the
180 on the speed hold down.
crosswind correction. Let's go ahead and double check. 002. 1097. So we got 1097. Alright, so we're good. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to put this on nav2 DME for now. Let's carry back more towards 035. Channing, it's just really windy. I'm on Long Island, so it's good amount of wind. There's definitely some rain. The minimum is 680. Let's see, what is it over here? 2400. Nothing exciting, but it'll do the job either way. Alright, so once we're coming this way, going that way from WEGOT to Hartford.
United 2014, descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000.
Oh, we got to LOMIS. Here's LOMIS. I'm assuming this. We can go down to 2200. Well, we are at 2200. After that, we can go down to 680. Hold on. 6.8, okay. Let's turn a little bit to the left again.
Target 2728, speed 160, tower
All right.
187.
Slowly coming in.
Tower 4168, 9 from green, green at 2007 on or above, cleared ILS 4 approach.
And then we're not going to have any TME on the way in. So there's no actually I can't just send out this. Yes, I'm going to do that by hand. 680. So this approach altitude is 2500. So let's go ahead and put that in there now. And that is over at Rambo.
14, reduce speed to 180.
This approach, climbing right turn at 2,500 on heading 090.
3222.
And Putnam VO, is that Putnam? I'm not sure. 265, so 117.4.
4,000. Air 406, New York approach, maintain 180 on launch. 180 knots, we're doing now, 4.
Alright. Let's just double check something here. That was 14.3 miles, alright. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Channing. If you're around any big buildings, too, I bet there's like a wind tunnel effect, huh?
You know, 2014, 11 miles from Green Coast Range, 2,700 or above.
I'm going to start slowing down now. Let's pull it back to 17 inches. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 280 radial out of Hartford for my step down at LOMIS. From 2,200 down to 680. So wait, what was that? 114.9.
Break up 4651 approach photo. Southwest 3222, avoid down, 1187.
You said 280 radial. Let's get on that localizer. Oh, what's this choppy frame stuff? Come on. Smooth out, baby. No, come on, what is that?
Break up 4651, speed 180, then descend to 4,000.
Alright. Little rule of thumb, right?
180 on speed, down to 4,000, break up 4651.
If you set the cross radial VOR with the radial on the top, assuming it's not HSI, it's standard VOR, which we just did. Oh boy, blue circle. If the station is off to the right and your CDI is off to the right, okay, then you have not passed the fix yet. If the station is off to the right, but the CDI is already pegged to the left, you've already crossed that fix. Because you might not know. You might be like, oh, let me cross in this, down this cross radial. But then how do you know with a full deflection if you've passed it already or not with no DME? So basically, if the CDI is on the same side as the station, you haven't passed the fix yet. If they're opposite, if this is on the left side when the station up to the right, or the other way around, you've already passed it, and you got to use something else. It's kind of cool. But this doesn't give us any DME, so I'm just using cross radial. And at that point, so when this comes center, we're going to send down to, what was it again? 680. And the runway is going to be on an angle. And it's climbing right turn at 2,500 on a heading of 090. Just double check that. Altimeter setting 2968. Should come in fast because it's not too far away.
Break up 4651, reduce speed to 160. Just speed to 160, break up 4651.
Here it comes.
Delta 913, so maintain 3,000. And a 3,000, Delta 913. Yeah, and a 406, reduce speed to 160.
Okay, we're on our way down. You said what? 680, yeah. So we'll just bring this down to 680 and then level off. I'm going to intentionally doing about... I should be starting a timer, right? But actually there is a fix. And that fix was a 325. But the timer would have been better. Let's just get back on here.
If you can pick it up to 170, please. 170 on 2014. Yeah, 406, turn left in 020, intercept localizer. 020, intercept localizer, 406.
And the airport's going to be like off to our right. Like the runway.
Unit of 406, you're 2 for green at 2,700 or above, clear to ILS runway 4 approach. Green at 2,700 or above, ILS 4 approach, clear to ILS 4 approach, transport.
Should be like right after this.
Delta 913, turn right heading 080, vector spacing, Florida 160. Heading 080, speed 160, Delta 913. Approaching at 76 over 4,000. 10726 New York approach, turn left heading 200.
Alright, I see an airport beacon. Oh, wow, look at that. I saw the airport beacon before I saw the runway. There's the airport beacon. Airport beacon for the win. I'm just gonna like come to a full stop on this one. We'll check out what's next. We'll just use the missed approach as like a departure procedure. This is a really cool.
4651, you're 4 from green 2,700 or above, clear to ILS runway 4 approach 160 on the speed. Green at 2,700 above, clear ILS 4, 260 on the speed, vector 160 please. 160 on the speed, vector 460.
Should be straight down the runway at this point. The wind's right around there.
Charles 4168 approach, rudder, you ready to go inbound?
I think that's sure we can do that.
Alright.
I don't think we're going to make that one. Hopefully there's another turnoff at the end here. It should be. Thanks, Saturn. Yeah, that's a fun approach. I haven't done this in a while. Hey, Panatrack, thanks.
And final hello, Mercury 2738 with you, 4,000. Mercury 2738 approach, maintain 1 inch on off. 180 on the speed, 2738. Unit 406, towers 18-7.
Pretend this building is the bathroom. Everyone's like whipping the doors wide open. Let me out of here, I gotta pee. Well, let's not clip our wing against the brick wall. Oh yeah. Had some good flying until we smashed our wing through a wall. Fuel's leaking, you know. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Mercury 2726 flighting 110 to set and maintain 5,000 vector spacing. 110, 5,000, Mercury 2726.
Okay, never happened. Oh wait.
Correction 4168, John left heading 190.
Wait, we.
Heard 190, Southwest 4168.
There we go. We did everything right. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I gotta grab a drink. So let me just see. Let's see. It's holy cow. It's 11:12, 11:14. So.
Southwest 4168, John left heading 130.
That's turn 130, Southwest 4168.
The idea was to fly out of here, shoot over to Putnam VOR, do like a missed approach over at Providence, come back all the way. Missed approach takes us to Fosty, and back down into the Long Island area. There's a NDB into runway 1 at Farmingdale. That's always challenging. Let's see, what are the conditions there? Broken at 1300, 050.
Mercury 2726, turn left heading 080.
Should just take off and fly directly there.
Carenado 726, turn right heading 310.
The reason why I have all these zigzags, as I mentioned earlier, was really just, you know, for the navigational workout. I mean, because you could just shoot down Victor 16 the whole way. But I was like, you know, practice this, pick up that radial. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeah. I have a new love for rotating beacons. Alright. But not for brick walls.
Southwest 4168, 3 from green, cross green at 2,700 or above, cleared ILS runway 4 approach, 160 on the speed.
Green at 2,700 above, cleared ILS 4, approach, speed 160, Southwest 4168.
Air Canada 726, turn rating 030, intercept.
Heading 030, intercept.
Mercury 2726, turn left heading 360, speed 160.
Left 360, slow 160, Mercury 2726.
So 913, towers 18.7.
Good, all 913.
Air Canada 726, you're 7 from green, green at 2,700 or above, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
2700 above, cleared ILS 4, Air Canada 726.
Air Canada 726, maintain 180 knots for now.
180 knots, Air Canada 726.
Mercury 2738, turn left heading 190.
Left turn to 190, 2738.
Approach Delta 2378 at 7,000 and the right turn to 110.
Delta 2378, approach order. Mercury 2726, turn right heading 060, actually make it a 40 heading intercept localizer.
040 to join 4 localizer, Mercury 2726.
Attention all aircraft, braking action reported good by an Airbus. Mercury 2726, set to maintain 4,000.
4,000, Mercury 2726.
And Mercury 2726, I'm going to have to turn you back to the right for a little bit more space. Turn right heading 100 to center, maintain 3000.
100, 3000, Mercury 2726.
Air Canada 726, speed 160.
160 knots, Canada 726.
Southwest 4168, towers 1870. Delta 2378, center maintain 5000.
Delta 7 for 5000, Delta 2378.
All right, we're gonna launch out, head on over to Farmingdale. Let's do that NDB. Now, the interesting challenge too with the NDB approach in this panel is that the NDB is like the ADF is located
Direct LaGuardia to LaGuardia 270 heading. Delta 2681
on the co-pilot
Mercury
side.
2738, turn left heading 130, speed 160. Left 130, speed 160, Mercury 2738.
Approach Redwood 768 out of 8,000 with Charlie.
Redwood 768, approach R. Mercury 2738, center maintain.
Should we do a replay?
We
We can do a quick replay. Hold on.
3000, intercept localizer 4, Mercury 2738. Mercury 2726, turn left heading 010.
010, Mercury 2726.
Alright, let's do.
Attention all aircraft, a wind shear advisory, gain or loss of 10 knots below 1,000 feet by embryo 170.
Look, it's showing us the perspective of the airplane, like the rain direction. Hold on, let's do this.
Mercury 2726, turn righting 030, intercept localizer.
030 to join for localizer, Mercury 2726.
Flat trees. Billboard trees.
Canada 726, contact LaGuardia Tower 1187.
I'm actually going to do an in-cockpit view as well.
Green at 2,700 or above, cleared ILS 4 approach, speed 160.
160 knots, clear ILS 4, Mercury 2726.
Delta 2681, turn left heading 190.
190 heading Delta 2681.
Delta 2378, turn left heading 010.
Left turn 010, Delta 2378.
Mercury 2738, you're 6 from green, green at 2,700 or above, cleared ILS runway 4 approach, maintain 170 for now.
Okay, 170 on the speed for now and cleared ILS 4, Mercury 2738.
Redwood 768, center maintain 3000.
7 for 3000, Redwood 768.
Alright. So yeah, it's like where we were looking. Alright, yeah, so we were on our way down already. Let me just fast forward until we leveled off at 680.
Delta 2378, reduce speed to 170, turn righting 030, intercept.
So I was familiar with these rivers. I knew that this windy river, like the airport was, once I saw the river I was like, alright. I knew that, kind of familiar with just that the bend, there is a bend in the river, and I mean it's been a while, so I just used like bend in the river, airport nearby, you know, that kind of thing. And then it's like, I think I see something blinking. There it is, right there. Right there. And that definitely gave me a good inkling before I could even see the approach lights.
Speed 170 green, 2,700 above, cleared ILS runway 4, runway 768.
I wonder if this runway has reels on it. I mean, I don't see anything in the simulation right now. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, there they are. They just aren't really well or accurately, they're kind of buried in, you know, look at the blinking on the ends right here and there. In real life, those are pretty intense. I would have thought we would have seen those equally as well. I'm curious. I've got to look that up. I wonder. Yeah, maybe because they're not. Maybe we would have seen them that far away if they were ODALs, right? The omnidirectional. See, this has omnidirectional on the other end. I can see the flashing from the other side as well.
First Delta 839, 7,000 feet down the localizer.
But
Delta 839 approach order.
Anyway, all right, good stuff. It was fun.
Delta 839 going to maintain 5,000. 5,000 feet. Delta 839.
We're good on fuel. So where do I? That's right. The building is behind us. How do I get out of here?
2681, turn left heading 130, center maintain 3,000. Left 130, down to 3,000, Delta 2681. Delta 2378, reduce speed to 160.
Flow to 160, Delta 2378.
Redwood 768, reduce speed to 160. Flow to 160, Redwood 768. Delta 2681, turn left heading 02, make it a 030 heading to intercept the localizer, speed 160. Flow to 160, 03, what'd you say, 030 to intercept the localizer? Please. 030 to intercept the localizer, and flow to 160, Delta 2681. Mercury 2738, towers on 1187. 1870 was a good night, 730. Let's Maple 7, 642 with you, 4000. Maple 7642, approach order.
So I highly recommend this approach. Check it out sometime. You can see it was definitely a lot of fun.
3,000 feet, Delta 839. Delta 2681, 9 miles from green. Green at 2,700 or above. Cleared ILS runway 4 approach, 160 on the speed. Alright, we're flowing to 160. Looks like we're going to need to come right to intercept the localizer, Delta 2681. Okay, turn ready 080 to intercept. 080 to intercept, Delta 2681.
Uh-oh. Can we go all the way down and turn? And yeah, I think so. Gotta love those rain sounds, huh? Alright, clear for takeoff.
Got 839, you're about 13 from green. Green at 2,700 or above. Cleared ILS runway 4 approach, speed 160.
So we're gonna basically, of course we would have briefed everything on the ramp, but we'll stop right here for a moment.
Maple 7642, turn left heading 220. Left heading 220, Maple 7642.
Alright, so...
Got a 2378, towers 187.
Over to tower 187.
let's see, we want to go back to...
That's JetBlue 1431, 4000 at LaGuardia. JetBlue 1431, approach order.
So we'll take off. Let's see. It says, Missed approach, climbing right turn at 2500 on the 090. So we had 117.4. Let's go ahead and put that here. Let's go ahead and put this to 09 on the 090. It's not heading 090. Wait, hold on. Oh, heading 090 on the 265. It should be 085. Okay. Alright. So climbing right turn at 2500. I think I had set a climb rate. No, not yet. Oh, that's right. And climbing turn heading 090 265 to Rambo. Okay. Such a gentle intercept.
Maple 7642, turn left heading 210. Left heading 210, Maple 7642.
Okay, so we're good. And then once over Rambo, basically what that is doing is it's, where are we?
I was 768 tires on 18.7.
So we're climbing here. Rambo's like here. It's not even on the chart.
And Delta 2681, Delta 2681, free from green, green
28 miles to Putnam.
ILS runway 4 approach, speed 160. Speed 160 at above 27.
I'll get established and then maybe I'll just fly us direct to Norwich.
1431, turn left heading 210. 210 heading
110.0.
Approach 123rd, 289, 7000.
Number 3289, EF approach, reduce speed to 180.
Speed 180, 3289.
Okay.
Level 7642, speed 160, then descend at 3000.
Okay, we'll do 160 and then down to 3000, Maple 7640.
Approach 2014 with 4000, heading direct to California. 2014 approach to router, maintain 180 on.
Ooh, we got off the ground prematurely.
Level 7642, sound left heading 130. Left heading 1. Chapter 1431, sound left heading 200, speed 160. 200 heading, speed 160, Chapter 1431.
You know, those accessories that he has modeled, I mean, that's just an incredible library, right?
Level 7642, sound left heading 080.
Okay, we're at 2,500. Let's just check out the MEA out of here. It's all sea level stuff down here, so we're going this way. We'll call that 4,000.
3000, Mercury 3289.
Zipper 1431, set to maintain 3000.
Set to maintain 3000, Zipper 1431.
Canada 2014, turn left heading 200.
200, 2014.
Delta 2681, LaGuardia Town, 1187.
187, Delta 2680.
JetBlue 1431, turn left heading 130.
Turn 130, Zipper 14.
Yeah, we're not going to see anything there. Yeah, maybe we'll take it up to 6. Get above some cloud tops, enjoy some sunlight for a little while. Maybe we could do some flybys. Let's see, Norwich is 26 miles away. Then once out of Norwich, we're going to go to a heading of 204.
2014, speed 160, then descend to 3000.
Slow to 150 knots, then down to 3000 in 2014.
Approach American 376, this is you, Intercept, look west for runway 4.
American 376, approach R.
Approach Maple 7642, do you want to look at the tower?
Not yet.
Alright.
JetBlue 1431, turn left heading 020, intercept local hazard.
Turn heading 020, intercept the local hazard 4.
American 3289, speed 160.
You released it and updated. That's funny. I always say, Greg, like, I mean, I'm assuming this is correct in saying that you enjoy building scenery as much as we enjoy our flying. I kind of hope that's true. Imagine if you're like, actually, I like flying much better, and I hate building scenery, but I'd build it anyway. That would suck, actually.
839, sorry, approach speed towers 187.
Slow approach, 187, Delta 839.
Alright, we're at 6. Cool.
Mercury 3289.
I can hear some birds chirping in the flyby mode.
Left turn at 340, Mercury 3289.
Canada 2014, turn left heading
Purgatory, yes.
Left 150.
JetBlue 1431, you're free from green 2,700 or above, cleared ILS 4 approach, speed 160.
Speed 160, 2,700, clear for ILS 4, JetBlue 1431.
Mercury 3732, turn right heading 110, vector spacing.
Right, 110, Mercury 3732.
Alright, so given that we have some time before we actually really want to be in IMC, let's go and enjoy a couple of rounds of Kavik. So, interesting. I think, wait, hold on, let's have a look. It's clearing up even more. Sorry, I was about to speak too soon.
Maple 7642, LaGuardia Town,
There we go.
187.
Tower 187, Maple 7642.
American 376, turn right heading 110, vector spacing.
Right heading 110, American 376.
Canada 2014, turn left heading 080, intercept low quadrant.
080, intercept low hazard 2014.
Now that I have clouds, I don't want them. No, I'm enjoying the clouds quite a bit. But, you know, I thought, hey, let's check out some of the northeast flat photo scenery.
3732, center maintain 4000.
I should tone down the trees a bit, though. It's like, can't even see the photo scenery thanks to all this X-plane greenery.
Speed 159, green, out above 2,700, clear for the ILS runway 4, Market 3732, sound left heading 360, center 4,000. 360, 4,000, McCree, 3732. Market 3289, turn right heading 100, center maintain 3,000. Right heading 100, down to 3,000, Mercury 3289.
It's 11:30 at night. Listen how busy they are. Must be all the delays.
050, American 376.
Ortho. Yeah, it's ortho.
Market 3732, speed 160.
Alright, I'm gonna take a chance. Let's put it at
Market
sparse.
3289, turn righting, actually fly heading 090.
Don't crash.
090, Mercury 3289.
I just want to see more land and not so much trees.
Center maintain 5,000, American 376.
Reading new scenery tiles. They were already there. Maybe it has to reread them with less trees on them. I don't know.
Market 376, heading 350.
Left heading 350, American.
Finishing asynchronous loading.
Mercury 3732, you want us to join the localizer?
Now, what's synchronous loading?
Market 3289.
I don't know. That looks like the same amount of trees to me.
Left turn 080, Mercury 3289.
And I know trees is like a item that does change without scenery loading.
Market 3732, center maintain 3,000. 3,000, Mercury 3732. Market 376, speed 160, maintain 4,000.
Speed 160, maintain 4,000, American 376.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Let's go for another round in no clouds.
JetBlue 1431, reduce your approach speed, towers 18.7. I started approach 18.7, JetBlue 1431.
I just want to see, like, how many miles we had to go.
32, turn right heading 080. Right, 080, Market 3732.
Okay, so we have 14 miles. We were a little bit off course, so...
Left turn 070, Mercury 3289.
What are you trying to put down my photo scenery, Greg? Confusing this with stock?
1954 is intercept the localizer 4. 1954.
Actually, the Google out here was... I should try remaking it. Some of this is Google. Because, as I was saying earlier, the Bing was so brown.
Market 3289, you're 3 from green, 2,700 above, clear to ILS 4 approach. Clear for ILS 4 approach, Mercury.
Let's see, we're in the area of... We're on our way to Norwich, right? So we're like, gotta be like here. And that is tile 4272 4172 4173.
Market 3732, sound left heading 070, intercept low closet. 070 to join request, Market 3732.
Bing. Oh, so that's actually the sharper stuff. Bing.
1954, center maintain 5,000.
Oh, wait, that's 42. 41 should be Google. Yeah. 72, 73. This is all Google.
Yeah, Secure 4487 is 7,000, shortly joining the local. Got that 4487 approach order.
What city is that? Must be Norwich.
179,
Oops.
3289. American 376, center maintain 3,000.
down to 3000, American 376.
Delta 1954, speed 160. 160 knots, Delta 1954. American 1954.
Did we dial?
American 1954, approach order.
Excuse me. Groton 118.85.
Delta 1954, center maintain 4000. 4000, Delta 1954. American 3732, increase speed to 170.
110.85.
American 3732. American 376, turn left heading 070, intercept low quadrant.
070, intercept low quadrant, American 376.
American 376, 6 from green, green 2700 above, cleared ILS runway 4 approach, maintain 170 on the speed.
Maintain 170 on the speed, green 2700 above, and clear for ILS approach runway 4, American 376.
The Bing source in the northeast, away from like the winter photography. By that I mean, you know, the leaves off the tree. Like, there's no winter photography where there's snow on the ground, at least not that I've seen. But the Bing source that has leaves on the trees, zoom level 17 in the northeast, is really quite nice. It's both summery, and there's some areas that has like fall. And so you totally see, you know, foliage, nice colorful foliage, pretty cool.
Approach clearance for Mercury 3732. Cleared ILS runway 4 approach. Cleared ILS 4, Mercury 3732. Delta 1954, turn right heading 080. 080 heading Delta 1954. Bridge up 4047, speed 160. 160, bridge up 4047.
I'm going to do a little shortcut. Give ourselves a 180 heading. Pick up that 204 outbound.
Bridge up 4047, turn left heading 360, vector spacing. Okay, 360 heading, bridge up 4487.
And then, so we're going out here, 024, which is
available for American 376.
inbound.
Maintain 170 for now, please. I'll fill you in a little bit.
So I'm going to put that at 110.85. And then, once I cross here, I'm going to go outbound on the 220. The next frequency I'll need is for Victor 34, which is out of Sandy Point, 117.8. So that's going to go in the standby of the nav2, which is why I left it up for a while. Okay, so we have that set.
1954, maintain 170 knots, please, and heading 070, intercept localizer. 170 knots, 070, heading to intercept localizer, Delta 19.
I wonder if we'll get back in the clouds before we leave the coast.
Mercury 3732, LaGuardia Town, 118.7.
You can see how it's cool that when you go to Kavik, it keeps the winds in.
100, right turn, Mercury 4047.
So that's pretty cool.
American 376, reduce speed to 160.
Go to 160, American 376.
American 1954, turn left heading 010, intercept low positive.
010 to join the low, American 1954.
Breakdown 44, 87, fighting 080.
080, Victor 4487.
Got a 1954, 3 miles from green, green is 2,700, or actually just maintain 2,000 or above until established on low cloud, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Let's see, what was this? It was only 14 miles between the two. So it's 7, I'm switching. Oh, frame rate hit.
Marker 5956 approach, center maintain 3,000.
There we go. Made me a little nervous. So we're heading toward the Long Island Sound. Man, I haven't flown over the Long Island Sound in real life in quite a while.
Break up 4047, turn right 090, intercept low closet.
090, intercept the low, Victor 4487.
American 1954, speed 160.
160, American 1954.
American 376, contact for 47, 1187.
1187, American 376.
Alright, so I want to put in standby.
So 2272, center maintain